everyone, welcome to the first episode of Nation's Latest Podcast. We're 3 students from Year 12. I'm Kira. I'm 16 and I'm part of the CP program.
I'm Louise. I'm also 16 and I'm part of the DP program.
I'm Harlan. I'm also 16 and I am also part of the CP program. So in this podcast, we're going to be giving you a rundown of the events this coming week in school. First off, and then we're going to go into a discussion topic of our choice, or we could in the future have suggestions that you guys send in to us.
So these topics can range from school-related stuff, such as dress code or service action or how we feel about DP and CP, or current world topics that either we find interesting or we'd like to kind of just debate, I guess.
We will have an Instagram where you will be able to suggest topics you would like us to cover, or even recommend guest speakers, and just give your opinion about a topic we discussed.
So now that we've introduced who we are and what we are, let's do the events of the next week.
Okay, so there's a Year 12 coffee morning on Wednesday, so parents of Year 12 students can come into school from 8 to 9 a.m., and they'll be able to talk to the Director General and other teachers. The Oxbridge exams are on Wednesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's the admissions test for students wanting to apply to Cambridge or Oxford University. And then finally, in Year 7 to 11, parent-teacher conferences. Make sure your parents book meetings with their teachers as soon as possible because the availability can run out really quickly.
That's on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck to everyone doing the Oxbridge test, 9 till 1. That's kind of tough, so good luck.
9 till 1, that's 8 hours.
No.
Is that not 8 hours?
No.
9 till...
No, 9, 10,
Also-
11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's 4 hours. But I'm
actually
wondering if
that
it's like a
long?
rotation of
Yeah, it
people.
might be.
Maybe. Anyways, good luck. So today's discussion is going to be about Marilyn Vos Savant, who is the person with the highest IQ currently in the world, and her take on the Monty Hall problem. So a bit of background info on who Marilyn Vos Savant is. She was born in 1946 in
Missouri.
Thank you, Kira. And in 1986, she was named in the Guinness Book of World Records as the person possessing the highest IQ, with a reported score of 2000.
2000.
Wow. That's really good.
228. And she is said to have achieved this score on the Stanford Binet test. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but she was 10. And she is now a magazine columnist, author, lecturer, playwright. She basically loves literature. And yes, we're going to be talking about one of the column articles she published about the Monty Hall problem.
Just as a comparison, Einstein's IQ kind of ranged from 205 to 225.
She's turned 28. Let's go.
And she's not dead.
and she's not dead. Anywho, so Marilyn is no big scientist, although she did say that she regrets not becoming a politician, and I think we do know how important having a certain intellectual
Smart people in politics is
ability is important in politics. Certainly today, it's quite relevant.
Well,
Not dropping any hints, it's okay.
Also, because a big stereotype of people with high IQs is that they have to be in science. That's where they're most useful. But just imagine having a genius president. Come on.
That'd be nice.
That's so much better. Well, I don't know. This is coming from somebody who's not very good at science, but it's just so much more useful than having someone in science, because there's a lot of smart people in science.
So as we said, we're going to talk about the Monty Hall problem, and that's quite relevant to Marilyn Vos Savant since there was some controversy around her interpretation of how it should be solved and what other people thought was right. Essentially, the problem, if you haven't heard of it before, it started on a game show where Monty Hall was the game show host, and the contestant would be given the option of 3 doors. One door has a car or something desirable behind it, and the 2 others have a goat or something you don't want.
Goat's fine.
It's always a
I'd
goat.
want a
I don't know
goat.
I don't think they actually had goats. Maybe they did. Yes, let's just say it's a goat. And so you're told to pick one of the doors that you think has the car, and then let's say you pick door 1, and so Monty Hall opens door 3 to show you that door 3 doesn't have the car behind it. So you pick door 1 and he shows you that door 3 is definitely not what you want. So then the question is, do you change your spot? Do you change which door you've chosen, or do you stick to the first door?
Well, Marilyn basically, in her column, stated that yes, you should switch doors because the first choice has a 1 out of 3 chance of having the car, and the second choice, once Monty opens the door, is a 2 out of 3 chance of getting the car, and that created the biggest argument among mathematicians.
So many people were angry.
So yeah, basically it's because the initial response is just, well, it's a 50-50 chance. You've got 2 doors left. It's 50-50. However, it's not. So
Why?
when we first found this problem, it was like 2 weeks ago or something, and we didn't get it. I mean, we were really trying.
Oh boy, yeah.
We did not get it. So we went away and I watched a video, and I think I get it now, but it's kind of hard to explain because the way I figured it out was kind of through visual aid.
This is a podcast.
So let me try and paint a picture.
But
darn.
This is a podcast, but if you head over to our Instagram,
Yep.
there will be pictures kind of relating to our discussion for all our visual learners if they want to kind of
Yep.
see what we're talking about. Anyways.
So basically, there's the 3 doors, and the way that helped me was kind of, you have to think about the problem as a whole, so the whole situation, the fact it's a game show. Monty doesn't want you to get a car. Like, that's the basis of it. And obviously, like, it's not a psychology sort of thing, but that is definitely a contributing factor. So there's the 3 doors. You pick door 1. So Monty's going to pick to open one of the doors, which isn't the car. So he's got 2 and 3. He doesn't open door 2, he opens door 3, which means there's a higher probability that the car is in door 2 rather than door 3 because he opened door 3 and it's not in door 3. So out of that, there's a higher probability that door 2 has the car. So a way that made it easier for me to understand was by seeing it with more doors, Picture 100 doors, and out of the 100 doors, you pick the first door. So you have 10%? You have a 1%?
1 out of 100. 1% chance.
1%? I don't know percentages. Anyways, chance that you're gonna get the car, like, first try. Therefore, he's like, okay, cool. I'll open every door except 1.
Yeah.
So he opens every single door except for the one you picked and except for door 37. So he opened every single door except for door 37 and your door, obviously, which then for me it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, he didn't open door 37 for a reason, like he opened every single door except for door 37.
Clearly something's up.
Yeah, so but then it's kind of the thing of, like, he didn't open it for a reason.
Yeah.
So I think that was the reason why a lot of mathematicians were having trouble with the problem, whereas Marilyn didn't find it that confusing. And I think it's kind of just because IQ is more, it's not just about like the analytical, being good at maths or science or whatever.
Yeah.
It's about being able to make connections between different things.
Quick connections.
Yeah, exactly. So she was able to make a connection between the fact it was a game. Okay, sorry, there was a little interruption. But yeah, basically what I was saying is she's able to look at the problem as a whole, whereas I think mathematicians kind of just focused on sort of the mathematical side of it. This is coming from someone who doesn't understand fractions, but
yeah, we're not mathematicians.
No, I literally never learned fractions. Anyway, so yeah, I think a lot of people just kind of fixate on the whole fact of, like, there was 3 doors, that's 1 out of 3, that you picked, and then you take away 1 door, so now that's 50-50. Like, there's 2 doors left, it has to be 50-50.
Yeah.
But that's not exactly what it is.
And since I'm no genius or mathematician or anything that special, I still I just struggle with this problem, and I struggle to understand how you could kind of quantify Monty's decision to keep a door unopened, because the door you chose
It's not
could
like a
have
fraction,
been.
like, you don't,
No, but
quantify it as
okay, the door you chose could have been the car. So then the fact that
But
he
he would-
that
no,
he
no, no,
kept
because he
door
wouldn't-
37
okay.
open doesn't
Yeah,
mean anything. It just
but-
means that
No,
he
but
had to
but
keep
it is a
It's
higher
still a
I mean, he
probability.
kept it closed.
Because Monty didn't have any
Yeah,
part
okay, so
in
it is
you
a
picking the door
possibility.
you picked.
Yes.
He did have a part in
Leaving a door closed.
open.
Closed.
Oh, sorry, closed. So it makes the probability higher that it is that door that has something behind
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Because there's more of a motive to
See, I
keep
get
that
it, but
door
I
closed
just,
than
like-
there is to keep your door closed.
I wouldn't understand how. Like, it would be a feeling I'd take into account, but I'd apply that feeling to a 50-50, like, chance,
okay,
you know?
this is-
I'd be like, okay, well, since he kept this door closed, I'm more inclined to switch, but that wouldn't add a whole, like,
Yeah, but
extra
basically-
elements to the
basically
fraction.
a way that so there's the 3 doors, you pick one. That's 1 out of 3.
Yes.
There's 2 doors left. That's 2 out of 3. So he now eliminates one of those 2 out of 3 because it doesn't have anything in it. So it's the 2 out of 3 against the 1 out of 3 in my mind. Now this could be completely wrong, but this is how I envision it. So
Alright, this makes no sense to
bear
me.
with me. So there's the 1 out of 3, and then there's the 2 out of 3. So he takes away one of the factors of the 2 out of 3. Now, I know this is not mathematical, but this is just where I'm going. So he takes one of the factors out of the 2 out of 3, so that makes it, so there's only one door part of the 2 out of 3, which, like, and it's not, like, the ghost's gone.
Guys,
How do I
it's
explain
completely normal
it?
if
No,
you've
hang
lost
on.
if
This
you've
makes
lost
a lot of
us.
sense
If you're
in
lost,
my brain.
it's very normal. I'm lost as well. Well, if that made sense to anyone,
It
congratulations.
barely made sense to me as I was saying it, but I'm pretty
I
sure
think
that's
it's-
where she's coming from.
I think it's time to move on.
All right. Anybody have any last words?
We've had a little debate about this. Is it a debate? I don't know. It's
Harlan,
just
want to add anything?
stupid people trying to understand something.
Do you get it?
Harlan's just
Yeah.
zonked.
You do?
Sort of, if I don't think about it too much.
Okay.
See, that's the
Fair
thing. Yeah,
enough.
I get it if I don't
no,
think about
but
it.
I
But then
do,
when I
but
think
it's
about it,
hard
I'm
to
like,
put into
what?
words.
Okay. If any of you guys want to give in your opinions or have any extra questions that
Please do. I'd
um,
love to understand this.
you'd want us to answer, we can just answer it on our Instagram if that's needed. Yeah, just contact us. Our Instagram is...
It's something like Nation's Latest.
Yeah,
It's literally it.
we
Hold
need
on.
to update it to be our new name because I didn't change our name, but that's what it's gonna
Yeah.
be.
No, yeah, it will be...
We'll be
Nation's
advertising
Latest
it,
by-
promoting it.
Yeah, if any of you guys follow us on our private accounts, we'll probably be posting about it. So
Okay, well, I think that sort of wraps up our discussion. I know it's been kind of confusing since we don't have any visual aids, but that's what the Instagram is there for. Thank you so much for listening. If you've made it this far, it really means a lot to us. And yes,
yeah, please stick with us if you enjoy it, and contribute if you want to into the discussion.
yep. So
See you next week.
see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.